Contest number 3 about ready to get started here between the Axtell girls and the Centralia girls. Coming into this contest, Centralia was one of the top 3 seeds on the girls' side. They were the 3 seed, or excuse me, looking at the boys' side. Centralia was the top seed here in this tournament. They are 8-0 on the season, 3-0 in league play. Axtell 4-4 on the season, 1-3 in league play. They were the 8 seed coming into the tournament, coming off a 47-43 win versus Washington on Saturday that saw the Eagles get the win. Starting lineups now for you. First for Axtell, it'll be Natalie Strothman, the 5'10 junior, Megan Hazenkamp, the 5'9 freshman, Audrey Costel, the 5'10 senior, Caitlin Detweiler, the 5'6 freshman, and Maggie Strothman, the 6'1 freshman. As head coach Brad Brockshman now in his 3rd year, Coach Strothman, Hazenkamp, Costel, Detweiler, and Strothman for the starting lineup. Natalie Strothman, the big name to be known, returning second-team All-Twin Valley League last season. Centralia girls, similar starting lineup as we've seen all season. Hayden Kramer, the 5'7" sophomore, and Tatum Kramer, the 5'7" senior, all around. Owen Dieters, number 15, the 5'7" senior, 1,000-point scorer, and Benedictine commit in basketball. Down low, it'll be Cora Thompson, the 5'7" junior, and Josie Haverkamp, the 5'11" sophomore, with a balanced Centralia team coming into this one. Centralia, one of the hottest offenses in the leagues and best defenses, averaging 62 points a game. They only allow 38 a game. In a 64-35 win versus Clifton Clyde a couple weeks back, Centralia was up 35-2 at the end of the first quarter. Again, they are 8-0 on the season. Axtell is 4-4 on the season, and it has been all Centralia in this matchup last couple years. Here's a tip won by Clifton, or by Centralia, and the first shot of the night will go to Tatum Kramer. She's going to be fouled, though, by the Eagles, and will go to the line for 2 shots, but not a good look for head coach Brad Brockshman and a young Eagles team that might see 4 freshmen, or will most likely see 4 freshmen on the court at most times tonight. This first foul will go on freshman point guard Caitlin Detweiler. The 5'6 freshman will be pegged for the first as Tatum Kramer knocks down the first free throw against the Centralia girls under 3rd-year head coach Dusty Thompson, as both these coaches getting their feet wet in their 3rd season. Cora Thompson, 2 for 2 from the strike, gives the Panthers the early 2-0 lead. Mentioning the comment, this is a series that's been handled by Centralia lately. Panthers have won the last 18 straight. Here's a shot inside, missed by Audrey Costel. Natalie Strothman fighting for it down low. We'll have it go off of the Panthers defender, and will stay now with Axtell. Get Axtell in that win over Washington. They won 47-33. The Eagles were up 42-41 with 1:35 left in that game. Went on to hit 5 consecutive free throws to put it away since the senior-led Washington County team. Again, this Axtell team starting 3 freshmen, but most likely we'll see 4 as this game goes along. All around, Natalie Strothman, in second-team All-Twin Valley League player last season. Here's a shot by Caitlin Detweiler. Will be a miss. Good-looking shot from the short corner. It just can't hit the mark here early on in this contest. In game number 3 of our marathon Monday, Max Blassie here with you on KNDY as Owen Dieters fires up 3, misses that one. On KNDY and Blue Valley TV, too, as well. Appreciation to all the folks over there. Dieters gets a steal and a 3 on the other end. Won't keep her down long, folks. If you haven't seen Owen Dieters play, it's a heck of a team to watch. Many teams, including myself, as this one goes through Strothman's hands out of bounds. Second turnover for Axtell. Finish that thought. Many folks, including myself, consider the Centralia Panthers team to be one of the best in Class 1A Division I, and the state thinks so too as well. They have them ranked at 2, right behind undefeated Little River. Of course, Little River, the team that Frankfort beat in the state championship game last year, when it previously undefeated, starting this season undefeated too as well. Good defense from Strothman as Dieters gets all the way to the cup, can't make the shot, and Axtell comes out of there with it. Full court pressure here from Centralia early on too, as it's Dieters and Cora Thompson in the backboard. Strothman gets all the way to the rim. No shot, no foul. Offensive board, Nagy Strothman, but she can't hit either. And Axtell just coming out here cold from the floor now, 0 for 4. That come the other way. Hayden Kramer trying to get it inside. A little foul will be called on the far left block. Will that go on Strothman? Who's going to go on? This foul's already starting to pile up. I believe that's going to be Maggie Strothman picking up her first personal. No, they're going to get Caitlin Detweiler with her second. So there's Brad Brocksterman with a short bench looking for some help here. First substitution, meant to go to Josie Haverkamp. It's going to be a turnover. Centralia, a run out and kicked out of bounds and stay with Axtell offensively. 5-0 is our score, 2 minutes into this ball game. The Axtell Lady Eagles 4-4 on the season, coming off a 4-point win Saturday over Washington County. Inside, Maggie Strothman gets another shot, gets her own offensive board, and will set it up again here for the Eagles. Natalie, a little step back from the short corner. That's a miss, too, as well. And Axtell, again, cannot find a bucket here early on. 0 for 6. Dieters all the way to the rim. That one rolls off board, pulled down by Axtell, and a turnover force is back and forth we go. Third turnover for Axtell as Centralia now bounces it off. Cora Thompson didn't have her head turned around, just went right off her shoulder. Back-to-back turnovers now for both teams. And both these teams do like to run. Talking to head coach Brad Brocksterman earlier in the game, wants to get the Axtell team athletic, but just young so far this season. Pressure has really hurt them here in this season, but already off to a better start than last year. Here's a wild shot by Strothman. Offensive board is put up and down by Reagan Hazenkamp for the first points of the game for Axtell, coming at the 5:10 mark as Axtell will trap Centralia, and Centralia steps out of bounds. Owen Dieters was not expecting that trap to come, and she turns it over. Just as we figured we would see here in this contest, substitution, first one off the bench for Centralia is Tava Gibbs, the 5'11 sophomore post down low. She will check out Josie Haverkamp. Axtell having trouble with it. Scrum down in the far corner. Jump ball is going to be the call from the top side official. It'll stay with the Eagles. In game number 3 of 4 here today, next one coming up will be the top-seeded Hanover boys at 5-3, 4-0 in league play, taking on Donovan West, who is 3-6, coming off a 55-42 win on Saturday. A wild shot is taken by Audrey Postel, misses that one, and now a foul going for the ball. No, it'll just be out of bounds off of Axtell over back to Centralia. Second substitution for Dusty Thompson and his Panthers teams. It'll be Keelan Rimpey called off the bench. The 5'6 sophomore. And both these teams fairly young. Centralia obviously led by Tatum Kramer and Owen Dieters, the lone two seniors on this squad. Here's a free throw line jumper missed. Offensive board pulled down, though, by Centralia. Second opportunity for the Panthers. Dieters' floater is down for Owen Dieters. 5 points now for Owen on just as many shots. Have the Panthers up by 5, 7-2, 4:12 to play in this first quarter. Axtell breaks the pressure, gets a shot in the lane, and that's down by Caitlin Detweiler. Axtell's done a good job to break the pressure in Centralia early on, and here's a tip passed away by Natalie Strothman. Will stay in the hands of the Panthers, but Centralia here early on so far, handling Centralia's pressure fairly well. Still trailing by 3, though. Dieters gets it in right back on the inbounds. That's a 3-ball shot miss. Board pulled down Axtell. 6 shots already here for Owen Dieters in this first quarter as her Panthers lead 7-4. 3-ball top side from Detweiler. That's a miss. Offensive board being fought for. Scrum underneath, and a jump ball will be called. Possession arrow the way of Axtell. First substitution for head coach Brad Brocksterman and his Eagles. That's going to be Malia Stahlbaumer, the 5'8 senior, now out there. She will check out. Reagan Hazenkamp. Substitution 2 for Centralia. Back in is Tatum Kramer. Out will go Tatum Kramer. So we'll keep one Kramer out there at all times. Axtell gets this ball in. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Trailing by 3. Working it inside. Here's Strothman. That's Natalie working left wing. Throws a pass intended for Costal, and a foul will be called on Owen Dieters. That's going to be the first personal on Centralia in this first quarter. In Axtell girls 4-4, this was coming off a season where they went 10-14, 3-8 in league play. They took a one-game loss in league, but did make improvements defensively and offensively, scored 2 more points per game, as well as defended at a 4 points better clip on the season. But here this year, a much improved offense, going from 34 points a game last year to over 50 so far here in the season. And getting Centralia out of their game here early on as an offensive foul will be called on the Panthers. That will go on Josie Haverkamp, who just checked back into the game. First personal for Centralia. Still man-to-man, full-court defense. Kind of sags off now at half court for Centralia. Natalie Strothman will get a screen top side from Maggie Strothman. Now Malia Stahlbalmer with it. Pounded tightly by Tatum Kramer. That was Tava Gibbs, who's hounding Stahlbalmer. Left elbow shot is down on a turnaround from Audrey Costal. And after a slow start, it's now a 1-point advantage for Centralia. Panthers have went scoreless in the past minute and a half. 3-2 defense, shifting, actually man-to-man defense here for Axtell. Owen Dieters barks out of play, top the key, kicks it off, thought about a 3, right wing was Keelan Rimby. Rimby thinks better of it, gets it back to Dieters, right wing, deep 3. That's off the front of the rim, no good. Good box out, and board pulled down by Audrey Costal. It'll now lead to a run out. Here goes Reagan Hazenkamp to the rim, up and down for 2, and Axtell leads this contest by 1. 8-7 is our score after Centralia jumped out to a 7-0 lead. Axtell on an 8-0 scoring run. Still they're ahead for the first time in this game. Shot by Dieters is missed. Natalie Strothman pulls down the board. 8 shots by Owen Dieters already in this first quarter. Here comes Dine off of the steal. Takes it out of the pocket of Strothman. Dieters bounce pass, 2 points up and down for Hayden Kramer. Beautiful bounce pass there from Dieters down the cutting sophomore on the left part of the line, and Centralia regains the 1-point advantage. Right side, Natalie gets it set up. That's Stahlbalmer down low, trying to feed it inside. Tipped and taken away now by Centralia on the 6th. Axtell turnover leads to a run out on the other end, and that's Tava Gibbs. A beautiful outlet pass from Owen Dieters, full court to Gibbs, and just like that, Panthers right back up by 3. Panthers have had success in the last couple seasons here. We'll get to that in the quarter break. Step back, short corner jumper by Natalie Strothman. That's a miss. Natalie still scoreless. Dieters board outlet. Beautiful pass. Kramer then to Gibbs. And it's a 6-0 scoring run for Centralia as they regain the 13-8 lead. Natalie across the timeline, right side, Malia Stahlbalmer. Trying to work it inside. Skip pass now. The hands of Reagan Hazenkamp. Hazenkamp inside the arc, misses that shot, but gets her own offensive board. Now a turnover. Dieters gets her 3rd steal. Up the court to Kramer, and a foul. And Hayden Kramer will go to the line for 2 free throws. But Owen Dieters is, no pun intended, picking this Axtell offense apart and picking those passes off. That personal foul will go on Malia Stahlbalmer, her first, team's 3rd in this contest. At the line again, Hayden Kramer calmly knocks down the first one. Wholesale substitutions. Now it's Costal, Strothman, and Strothman will go to the bench. Back in will come Detweiler. And some new ones as well. Second one from Kramer. That's a miss. Kramer goes 1 for 2 from the line as Avery Lissing in there now. And head coach Brad Brockshman wants a timeout. To save the possession, we'll take it with him as Eagles trailing 14-8. We're back after this word.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Proudly serving Kansas with locations at Blue Rapids and Hanover, Sapp Brothers thanks all of their current customers. If you're not a current customer, call the winning team at Sapp Brothers locations in Blue Rapids and Hanover today for all of your propane and fuel needs.
Centralia Panthers started this game off 7-0. Axtell rattled off an 8-0 run But since then, it's been all Panthers scoring the next 7 points, leading it here 14-8. The near turnover is avoided by Axtell. Axtell already 7 turnovers here in this first quarter. They've done a good job of beating the pressure, but just has been sped up in the half-court portion. Couldn't find some buckets early on either as they started the game 0 for 6 from the field. Here up top is Ava, and I believe she will be fouled and earn a trip to the line. Ava, one of those 4 or 5 freshmen that will have plenty of scoring opportunities here this season, as a second personal foul will be pegged on Josie Haverkamp. That's the sophomore second. Brockshman at the line knocks down the first one. Substitution for Centralia, as Haverkamp will go to the bench with those 2. Cora Thompson will come back in. Final 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Brockshman knocks down both free throws. Big free throws there for Ava. That's down to a 4-point game. 26 seconds left in this first quarter. Inside, sent to Hayden Kramer. Now Kramer turns it over, taken away by Avery Bussing. The junior will be fouled 90 feet away from the basket. Good defensive possession there for Axtell. Let's see if they can turn that into 2 points. 4-point advantage for Centralia. 15.7 seconds on the shot clock. Avery Bussing gets it in now. Will she know? It'll be off of Centralia as hounded defensively by the Panthers, Milena Becker. And a 5-second call will be called near side as Axtell was not able to get that ball in. Turnover number 8 for the Eagles in this first quarter. And Centralia will have an opportunity to put 2 or 3 more on the board before this quarter break. 3 substitutions out, 3 in for Axtell. Will still be Eagles ball. Actually, not a 5-second violation. My apologies. Aubrey Costa will bring it across the timeline. Hounded by Dieters with 6 on the shot clock. Gets it inside, down low. That's Strothman. Sean, no, and it'll stay with Axtell with 1.8 on the shot clock. Inbounder will be Kaylin Detweiler. Detweiler looking for Strothman in the corner. Natalie gets it off. Shot is stuck in the rim, and that's how we'll end the first quarter. Axtell weathers the storm. They still trail 14-10. We're back to second quarter action on KNDY and Blue Valley TV after this.
Agriculture. Our country was built on it. Our children are fed by it. No one quite understands the unique needs of the farmer like United Bank and Trust. Whether you raise crops or livestock, you need the right equipment at the right time. Our ag loans can help you acquire and maintain that equipment when and where you need it. Contact one of our experienced ag lenders today. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Axtell Truss has the experience to provide custom-built trusses for any application. Put them to work with your next project. Let them help design the right pitch, length, and number of trusses to suit your needs. They can turn out more complicated designs and configurations as well. All are solidly built in their enclosed shop with roll-off delivery to your site available. They also assure the best materials and quality construction, completed on your schedule. Call today for a quote or more information at 785-736-2291. That's Axtell Truss.
14-10 is our halftime score. Axtell got up 15 shots. Centralia got up 12, but Centralia shooting a much better percentage here in the first so far. Inside runner by Hayden Kramer. That'll be a miss. Kramer tries to save it. It'll go off the Eagles and right back to Centralia. Leading scorer in that first quarter, who else? But Owen Dieter, she has 5 points to lead both teams so far here in this one. As a 3-ball by Dieters is down, make it 8 now for Owen. She is 2 for 5 from behind the arc for 8 points The Panthers are up 17-10 here in this contest. Again, Max Blasky back here with you from Frankfort High School. Boys contest will wrap up here after this one. Strothman fires inside, gets her own offensive board, now kicks it out. That's a bucket for Reagan Hazenkamp. 6 points now for Reagan, the lead all scores for Axtell. Again, it's back to a 5-point game. Centralia started this game off 7-0 scoring run. Axtell turned that on into an 8-0 scoring run themselves, led by 1 there. Midway through the first quarter, but Centralia again undefeated here on the season, 8-0. Axtell 4-4 on the year. Axtell a lot better than they were last year, but Centralia so far has just rolled through every opponent. Head coach Dusty Thompson will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 6:50 left to play before half. Panthers ahead by 5.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Bat Tire in Frankfort is the place to go for tires in Frankfort. Why drive anywhere else? Offering a full range of tires, including Kelly tires and Hankook tires. Get the very best in tire technology for superior handling and longevity. Bat Tire will keep you on the road and headed to where you need to be. Replacements or repairs, they'll get you rolling again. Bat Tire in Frankfort, a proud supporter of the Frankfort Wildcats. Good luck.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
17-12, again, our second quarter score here between Axtell and Centralia. A little whip around pass from Dieters into the shooting pocket of Tava Gibbs. Gibbs now with 6 points on 3-for-3 shooting so far here tonight. And it's back up to a 7-point advantage. Here's a near steal by Tatum Kramer, but she'll pick up the personal foul going for that one. Again, turnovers were a problem for Axtell in that first quarter. They had 7. They did turn over Centralia 4 times, which is pretty good for an Eagles team that doesn't bring a lot of pressure themselves. Top side 3 thought about by Audrey Costal. Now she'll work it inside, guarded man-to-man by Owen Dieters. In talking with head coach Brad Broxman for the game, he said that's going to be the tough assignment today is how do you score offensively against a Centralia team that is only allowing 38 points a game. Here, Axtell sets at 12 midway through or 2 minutes into the second period. But opportunity from the free throw line for Reagan Hazenkamp. Misses the first opportunity, though, as that personal foul will go on Hayden Kramer for Centralia, her first, team's second in this quarter. Second free throw by Hazenkamp. That drops down. Axtell now 3 for 4 from the line. They went 5 for 5 from the line to close out the game the other night versus Washington. And shooting it well here to start off. Left side, Dieters works her way inside. No shot, foul on the floor. The Dieters just danced with Natalie Strothman out there on the wing, took it right into the teeth of this Axtell defense, drew the personal foul. Audrey Costal, and will live to fight another day. Dieters inbounder looking for backside shooter. That's going to be Gibbs inside. She's blocked. No, a foul will be called. That's what we thought. It was a late whistle. The referee put his hand up, just kind of forgot to blow the whistle. A good contest by Natalie Strothman down there. She'll pick up the first personal foul. But about the only way that Axtell has stopped Tava Gibbs, the sophomore post for for Centralia, tonight. That personal foul will go on Maggie Strothman, not Natalie Strothman, so got first name wrong. Gibbs misses the first free throw. One more upcoming for Tava. Second one goes down. For Tava. She now has 5 points in this contest as Axtell loses it right at the free throw line on the other side. It'll be a jump ball. Stay with the Eagles. On the girls' side of the Twin Valley League bracket, we've already seen 4-seeded Donovan West, 6-seeded Valley Heights punch their tickets to next round's action. Here we're looking to see if top-seeded Centralia can hold off 8-seeded Axtell over on the other gym. 2-seeded Hanover was up big on 7-seeded Blue Valley. Axtell turns it over for the 8th time here in this first half. Dieters breaks it down, left side, shot no, her own offensive rebound, pumps once, now puts it up a second time and drops that in. Some of these shots that she is able to make, don't know how that works now in double figures already is Owen with 10. Right side, Audrey Costel gets to the right, high post, now kicks it out as Caitlin Detweiler will set it up offensively. Post, that's Maggie Strothman inside. Shot will be a miss. Ball's going to be fought for on the ground, and Centralia comes out of there with it. Quickly pushing the paces, Dieters. Dieters has these up, no shot. Her own offensive rebound, kicks it out. Now 3-ball for Centralia. No. Keelan Rempe couldn't get that one to fall down. Finally, Axtell out of there with it. Quickly up court, there's Maggie Strothman. Left-handed layup on the left block is down for Maggie. Her first bucket in 5 attempts. But Centralia is still leading 22-15. Told you I was going to give you a little TVL history here. Dieter fires up a 3, and she hits it. Dieter's now with 8 in the quarter as it continues to rain. But the Centralia Lady Panthers looking for their third TVL title in 4 years. They won it last year along with the regular season title, sneaking that one away from Hanover. But the Centralia Panthers 3 years ago, when they won the title, went on to play second at state. Last year, the girls went on to finish 4th. Here's another bucket inside by the Panthers. That'll force Brad Brockschman to take a timeout, and we'll take it with them. Panthers starting to show their muscle up 27-15. We're back with second quarter action after this.
It takes a lot of know-how to run an ag business right. One of the most important things is choosing the right financial partner. That's why so many producers work with us. When it comes to agriculture, you can count on our experience. For land appraisal and more, you can talk to us. We're local, and we're here to help you grow. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
As you gear up for another planting season, is your equipment as efficient as it can be? Have Cottage Hill Ag Supply of Waterville improve your planter's seed spacing and singulation with depth control abilities this spring. Call Darren at 785-363-6101 to find out how precision planting can make the most of your acreage or schedule planter maintenance or improvements. Success at harvest starts with timely planting in the spring, so contact Cottage Hill Ag Supply at 363-6101 and have your planter ready before it needs to be in the field.
Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors making these broadcasts possible. Be sure and patronize our local businesses that help you bring these athletics by these hardworking student athletes here in the TVL. 3:50 left to play before halftime in this contest. Centralia up in this one. They've actually, I want to say led from the get-go, but they haven't. Axtell, 2 opportunities here at this one as Detweiler fires up another 3. That one's going to be a miss. Back come the other way. Centralia, Dieters up top for Tava Gibbs. Misses that one. But an offensive board is put in by Josie Haverkamp, her first bucket here tonight. And Centralia, like I said before we went to break, starting to show their muscle here in this one. Down low, Ava Brockschman gets it right block, kicks it out, Natalie Strothman, and a turnover. Axtell, they're 9th in this game. They had 7 in the first quarter, have really slowed that down here in the second. But again, the Centralia team that came in undefeated on the year, 8-0, tied with the Hanover girls for a perfect record on the season, as a shot will be missed, and it's going to go back to Axtell. No, this is going to go off of the hands of an Eagle and stay with Centralia. 29-15 our score, 3 minutes to play before half. Owen Dieters gets loose for a three, and she cans it. Her second triple, make that her third triple here in this quarter. That's her fourth for the game, and now a turnover. Axtell, top side, Tatum Kramer back to Dieters, same spot. No, not that one, but offensive board. Hayden Kramer keeps it alive, and now a body foul down low will be called on Natalie Strothman. That'll be Strothman's first personal foul, team foul number 4 here on Axtell. Broadcast coverage continues after this game. Boys will round us out as top seed Hanover takes on 8 seeded D West. Here's a shot from the right elbow for Josie Haverkamp. That drops in for her second bucket. Now Haverkamp gets the steal, gets it right to Dieters for a three who faked on it. Now inside to Gibbs. Gibbs off the glass. No, Haverkamp. A second opportunity. That's a block by Maggie Strothman. And now a foul will be committed 90 feet away from the basket. I believe that will go on Josie Haverkamp, who is going for her own offensive board. That'll actually go, on Tava Gibbs. So first now on Gibbs, as Haverkamp and Dieters will go to the bench for a break. Tatum Kramer back in along with Keelan Rempe. Still full court man-to-man defense from Centralia. Axel has trouble with this as Detweiler. The foul will be called near side here. Natalie Strothman got it across the timeline. Again, Centralia jumped out to a 7-0 lead in this contest. Axel then went on an 8-0 run. It was a 4-point game at the end of the first quarter, but Centralia has held Axel to just 4 points here in this second quarter. Around the horn now ends up with Maggie Strothman down low, off the glass and down for Maggie's second bucket. 34-17 is our score. Axel, 2-3 defense. Centralia skip pass over the top. Hayden Kramer, a three. That one's no, down and out. Maggie pulls down the board. Now a foul, no jump ball will be called as Maggie Strothman had that one ripped away from her for just a second. Jump ball will keep it with Centralia. Now substitution here as out will go Keelan Remke for a Thompson. Off the inbound pass, Dieters gets a shot. Offensive rebound again, Centralia. Back to Dieters for three. She hits that one. Owen Dieters' fourth triple in this quarter, her fifth in the game for 19 points already for the 1,000-point scorer in her career. First team All-Twin Valley League will be placed on her mantle again this year, I'm sure. Another turnover. Axel leads to a run-out shot missed by Kramer. A lot of contact, but it'll stay. They'll go back to Axel after going out of bounds off of Centralia. 20-point advantage here for the Panthers, who again have had the number of Axel over the last couple of years. Centralia has won the last 18 meetings coming into this contest for Axel. But again, a young Eagles team that is learning how to win and how to play this season. Already taken many steps forward on the offensive side as Owen Dieters at the line. This is the first personal foul. Substitution as Regan Hazenkamp will go to the bench. Back in will come Kaylin Detweiler. But again, a young Axel team that is learning here. Might not be their season this year, but I'm sure in years to come, Axel will have many opportunities. A pass is fumbled in by the Eagles, leading to an Owen Dieters three. That's off the rim. No good. Board pulled down by Detweiler. Now a scrum far side as Hazenkamp goes for Gibbs, is diving on the floor. It'll be off of Centralia. Stay in possession of Axtell. Max Blasky here with you from Frankfort High School. 3 of 4 here today is game number 3 we are on. A boys contest between Donovan West and Hanover up next before coming back for semifinal action on Thursday and Friday. Inside Axel, 2 shots with it. A turnaround shot by Maggie Strothman and Audrey Costal cannot find the bottom of the rim. Leads just a tray run out. Dieters to the rim. Puts it up. No bucket, but it will be free throws upcoming here for Owen. This will be free throw attempts number 9 and 10 for Centralia. Axtell has only shot 4 so far here tonight. Owen hits the first foul shot. Leah Stahlbaumer was the one that gets pegged for her second personal foul. Second free throw now for Owen. That one's hard off the rim. No good, but offensive board, Tava Gibbs. Gibbs shoots it up again. Misses that one. But again, Centralia lives on the offensive board this season, thanks in part to Gibbs and Hazenkamp down low. 27 seconds to go before halftime. Axtell looking for something here. They can't find it. They turn it over. Turnover number 7 in this quarter. 14 now on the game. Dieters thinks about a 3, is left alone, will take it. That one's halfway down and out. No good. Gibbs fighting for it. It'll go off her hand and go back to Axtell. Coming up at half, we'll have a full recap of first half action. As well as, again, preview a little bit of the boys' game coming up here in just a little bit. 38-17 is your score. 12:55 left to play here before half. Natalie gets this in. Now we'll look to get it across the timeline with 8. Guarded tightly here defensively by the Panthers in the corner with 3. Shot's going to have to go up for Axtell. They get it off the glass, but it's no good from Aubrey Costal as we go into halftime. Centralia leading this one by a large margin, 38-17, as Axtell scored 7 points in that second quarter. We're going to take a timeout, bring back first half and recap, so it's previewing the rest of this tournament. Again, Axtell trailing at halftime to Centralia, 38-17 in second-round action of Twin Valley League Tournament. We're back with more action after this.
If you can't remember the last time you've reviewed your insurance policies, you're not alone. The Dragiston Insurance Company and Buckeye Insurance Group work together to make sure you are properly covered. Call the friendly, knowledgeable staff at the Dragiston Agency at 785-325-2263 or stop by one of their 3 offices located in Washington, Clay Center, and Concordia. They'll provide service that exceeds expectations and coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and the Dragiston Insurance Agency working together to protect you.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in the field. In addition to propane and diesel, they also offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
Some things are better together, like burgers and fries, movies and popcorn, and auto and home insurance. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we'll help you bundle your auto and home coverage in one policy, saving you money. And if a storm hits and both are damaged, you'll pay a single deductible. Find an agent at fbfs.com/protect. It's your future. Let's protect it. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Bryce Leonard in Washington is your local agent with Farm Bureau Insurance and Farm Bureau Financial Services.
Everyone's wanting to reduce, reuse, and recycle. How about reducing the amount of money leaving your bank account every month? With income-based living and reduced cable bill cost for everyone, Waterville Housing Authority is your housing partner. Enjoy maintenance-free and comfortable living in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments. Check out their Facebook page or call 785-363-2239. That's 785-363-2239.
Call Parthimer Electric at 268-0553. At Parthimer Electric, we specialize in residential and commercial electrical services and are dedicated to providing customer service that is second to none. Parthimer Electric won't leave the job until you're satisfied. Parthimer Electric is available at all hours and offers flexible services for indoor or outdoor jobs. You can visit us on the web at the Parthimer Electric Facebook site or give us a call at 268-0553. Parthimer Electric in Frankfort.
You want a bank that not only cares about you, but the businesses and families around. FNB Washington is that bank. Community-minded since 1883, FNB Washington truly has been there through it all. A mainstay in the Washington community. FNB cherishes the opportunity to give back, whether participating in hosting local events, providing a community room for public use, or cheering the Tigers on to victory. Your local and hometown bank is still FNB Washington, Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Well, welcome back to continued coverage of the Twin Valley League Tournament here from Frankfort. Max Blasky with you at halftime of this girls contest. Centralia girls on top of Axtell 38-17. This is a 4-point game at the end of the first quarter, but Centralia shuts down Axtell in that second quarter, outscoring the Eagles 24-7, thanks in part for 15 points from Owen Dieters. She leads all scorers with 20 points. She is 5 for 11 from behind the 3-point line and absolutely torching the Eagles here in this one. So 20 for Dieters so far here tonight. Looking at who else has put it in for Centralia, 4 points for Josie Haberkamp, 7 points for Tava Gibbs, 4 points for Tatum Kramer, and 3 for Hayden Kramer. Centralia went 5 for 10 from the free throw line in that first half. They only turned it over 4 times, which is the exact opposite of Axtell. Eagles turned it over 14 times in that first half, 7 apiece in each quarter, and they just can't find any offense so far here tonight. Leading scorer Reagan Hazenkamp with 7 points, 4 for Maggie Stahlbomber, 2 for Ava Brocksterman, Aubrey Costel, and Caitlin Detweiler themselves, as Axtell is 3 for 4 from the free throw line. But again, the shooting percentages and turnovers, as Axtell from the floor is only 7 for 27, shooting 26%. Meanwhile, Centralia is 4 for 34, shooting it at 41%. But again, turnovers a big story, as Axtell 14 turnovers compared to only 4 for Centralia, and a lot of those live ball turnovers too for the Eagles led to easy buckets on the other end. And a lot of those buckets again going to Owen Dieters, who has 20 points here so far in the first half. Centralia looking to close out their 19th straight win over Axtell and looking to get to the semifinal round coming up on Thursday. We'll walk through the brackets with you here after this break on KNDY.
Unload your unwanted or unused items and benefit local residents with disabilities through the Twin Valley Thrift Shops. Have some good used things taking up space? Drop those off anytime at the warehouse in Waterville or Twice But Nice in Beatty. For larger lots of garage sale leftovers, furniture, and the like, call to arrange pickup. Every donation sold benefits Twin Valley Services and their local residents. Learn more online at twinvalleyfriends.com or stop by the warehouse in Waterville, plus used furniture and appliances, or Twice But Nice in Beatty.
Ever thought about what kind of curveballs Mother Nature might throw our way? Don't worry, Blue Valley Insurance is here to lend a hand. Whether it's hailstorms damaging your crops or strong winds causing trouble, our crop insurance has got you covered. It provides compensation for crop loss due to damaging weather conditions like hail, and we offer wind coverage too. Swing by one of our Blue Valley Insurance locations in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, or Marysville.
Once you plant Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans in your field, harvest will never be the same. Enter a new era of performance and join farmers everywhere, yielding an additional 2.7 bushels per acre over A-Series. Unleash your greatest harvest yet with Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans. Call me, Thad Argenbright, at 785-313-3064 and find out why. With Pioneer from Performance Ag, you always get more than a bag of seed.
Harsh winters in our area can drive up your energy cost. Protect your home and wallet this year by stopping at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber. Seal drafty windows and doors with weather stripping and draft stoppers. Grab durable window and door wrap or new ductwork and replace your furnace filter for improved energy efficiency, lower repair cost, and a more comfortable home. Visit Hometown Lumber in Marysville or Axtell Lumber today to protect your home and stay warm this winter.
When shopping a hometown grocer, you want selection and service, like G&R Market in Frankfort offers. Stocked with the freshest produce and always fresh meat counter, along with weekly specials, they'll make your wallet happy. Shop the G&R Market app or grab a cart and look around to find something new for dinner. Open 7 days a week for your convenience, Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 7, Saturday 9 to 6, Sunday 9 to 5. Great deals, friendly faces every time at J&R Market in Frankfort.
Second round action of the Twin Valley League Tournament live here from Frankfort. Max Blasky with you on the call today. As we look at the girls bracket so far here tonight, 6-seeded Valley Heights has already punched their ticket over 3-seeded Clifton Clyde, 63-57 over them earlier today. 4-seeded Donovan West gets the 55-31 win over Lynn. That puts Donovan West and Valley Heights in semifinal action on Thursday. Here at halftime, Centralia leading by 21 over Axtell, and over in the other gym, it's the Hanover Lady Wildcats up big on Blue Valley. That game 46-12 at half. So pretty much pencil in the 1 and 2 seeds. The 4 seed made it, and the 6 seed made it on the girls' side. As from the boys' standpoint, Clifton Clyde punched their ticket earlier today with a 52-38 win over Blue Valley. Centralia gets the win over Frankfort, 54-47. So the 3 and 4 seeds now punch their ticket on the boys' side. Last action of the night will be boys' contest coming up later. I will have the Hanover boys versus Donovan West right here over in the primary gym. While over on the other side, the Axtell boys and the Lynn boys will battle in the 2-7 matchup. Again, your reigning Twin Valley League champion this year is Axtell on the boys' side. They have won the last 2. On the girls, Centralia's were winners last year as well as winners 2 years ago. So Centralia Lady Panthers looking to go 3 out of the last 4 years for this senior class. Axtell seniors looking to go 3 of 4 too as well later on in the season. Again, Caden, I will have full coverage from Frankfort on Thursday and Friday with semifinal action. First shot of the second half is a miss by Caitlin Detweiler. She had 2 points there in the first half. Again, Axtell just had trouble shooting the ball and turning it over as Tava Gibbs takes a hard fall. Josie Haverkamp takes a hard fall and misses the shot on that other side. Doesn't get back, leads to a bucket from Maggie Strothman. It's a good job by the Axtell Eagles to see that mismatch, and Haverkamp fell down and go get themselves a bucket. But again, Axtell shot 7 for 27 in that first half. That's 26%. Meanwhile, Centralia, they were 14 for 34, 41% in that first half. Again, Owen Dieters with a 20-piece already here today as Hayden Kramer goes skiving in. She misses her first shot. The second one and a 3 will be a foul called on Natalie Strothman, I believe, fouling the three-point shooter. That'll be Tatum Kramer now going to the stripe for 3 free throws. And, yes, that will go on Natalie Strothman. So 4 personal now for Natalie on the reigning second team, all Twin Valley League junior from last year. First free throw is down from Tatum. Centralia went 5 for 10 for the free throw line that first half. Axel went 3 for 4. Tatum misses the second one. Natalie Strothman will have to quickly be picked out by Ava Brocksterman, the 5'10 freshman. We'll check out Strothman for most likely the rest of this third quarter. Third free throw now for Tatum Kramer. That's going to be a miss. She goes 2 for 3, but offensive board, Centralia. Hayden Kramer a 3. Not that one. Owen Dieters offensive board. A second one for Owen. No foul shots coming. And back to the line goes Centralia. That's what this Panthers team under third-year head coach Dusty Thompson is so good at doing, is crashing those offensive boards. I don't keep track of that stat here, me personally. But if I was to, I would say Centralia has at least 10 offensive rebounds already in this contest, if not more. Dieter's second free throw is down. She splits the pair, goes 1 for 2 on the back half. Now 21 points for Owens. Centralia still in man-to-man defense. Here's a pass. Cross court will be off of Axtell. No. It'll stay, with the Eagles as Hayden Kramer came screaming in on that pass. It was a cross-court pass from half court as Malia Stahlhammer will now check in for Ava Brocksterman. Across the timeline goes Caitlin Detweiler. Again, a young team for Axtell. They start 3 freshmen, bring Ava off the bench. Here's a near turnover. Now a jump ball will be called. Possession arrow goes back over to Centralia. And the Panthers will regain possession. Again, a 21-point lead here at halftime. Centralia has had the upper hand over Axtell not last couple of years. 18 straight wins for Centralia going into the night's contest over Axtell. The last win for the Eagles that dates back to 2006-2007 season, so it might be even deeper than that. Here's a scrum for it. Jump ball again. This one will stay with Centralia. But even on Axtell's best season in many years, back in 2015-16, the team that went 21-4 and lost in the state title game, 2 of those 4 losses came at the hands of the Centralia Lady Panthers. So even on good seasons, the Eagles can't seem to get past the Panthers. Here's a turnover on the inbound. Not stepping all the way in after inbounding. It was Caitlin Detweiler. Second turnover for Axtell to start this second half. Again, it was a good game. Well, it's been a good game nonetheless, but a tight game, to start this contest off, as Hayden Kramer can't hit from point-blank range. But what again? Offensive rebound, Centralia, another 3 will be a miss, but Panthers all over this offensive board. But Centralia started the game off 7-0 run as Maggie Stahlbaumer misses this bunny. Centralia holds on. Centralia started this game 7-0. Axtell went on an 8-0 scoring run themselves, but then after that 8-0 run, Axtell held their only lead of the game. Centralia just turned it on, led 14-10 at half, outscored the Eagles 24-7 in the second quarter, and led at halftime 38-17. Now here leading by 21, 5:30 left to play. Third quarter action. Beautiful inbounds pass. Owen Dieters to Josie Haverkamp, one of the best teams in the league, if not the state. Had some inbounds passes underneath their own basket. Owen Dieters, such a smart basketball player. The threat to shoot it, too, right after she steps in is always there. Miscommunication as Brad Brockshman looks up to the sky looking for an answer. Malia Stahlbaumer will take a seat on the bench. And now, first time here in this contest for Axtell is number 10, Callie McClellan. McClellan getting opportunities here late in the third quarter. Turnover forced by Axtell, only the 5th turnover by Centralia here in this contest. And now a foul will be called. Yes, that'll be a foul on Owen Dieters, her second personal foul, first on Centralia in this third quarter. This is a matchup that'll happen later on in the season, too. Second to last game for both of these teams. On February 18th, they're going to meet up again. We'll see if the result is different. Another turnover for Axtell leads to a run-out Centralia as Hayden Kramer goes flying into the lane, draws some body contact, but it'll stay on the side of the Eagles. Substitution now as Maggie Strothman will find a seat on the bench. Back in will come Ava Brocksterman. Dieters with it underneath her own basket. Inbound top side, Hayden Kramer. Right back to Dieters in the short left corner. Looking to go man-to-man here defensively against Caitlin Detweiler. Dieters backs her way in. Good board from Ava Brocksterman, who pulls that one out between 3 different defenders. Good show of appreciation here from the Axtell crowd that made their way down. Their boys will have the second game tonight over in the secondary gym, looking for a win over Lynn. Lynn coming off a nice one over Valley Heights, 42-35. They will be without one of their starters, though, due to suspension. Inside shot will be missed from the Eagles. Back come the other way, Centralia. Left side, Tatum Kramer. Inside left post. That'll be Tava Gibbs. Spins around. Ball's on the floor. Turnover, Centralia. So sloppy ball here for both teams in the third quarter. Detweiler across the timeline. Natalie Strothman back in there for Axtell with those 4 fouls. Gets stopped left block. Good defense by Cora Thompson, and now a foul will be called on Hayden Kramer, her second personal foul. Good game-to-wide coverage continues here from Frankfort on Thursday and Friday. We will start with girls semifinal action Thursday at 6 p.m., while boys will be there Friday. Natalie Strothman fires up a deep three, and that one's down in front of the Axtell bench. Natalie's first points here in this contest come at the 3:34 mark in the third quarter, as Centralia has done an excellent job against her here tonight. Shot is missed by Tatum Kramer. Court pulled down by Axtell. Centralia still full court pressure. Gets it off to Callie McClellan. McClellan across the timeline, hounded right in front of the Axtell bench. Brad Broxman wants the timeout, but a jump ball will be called instead, and it will stay with the blue and red. McClellan will check out. Back in will come Audrey Costal. Centralia substitution to Josie Haverkamp out. Cora Thompson in. So now both bigs in there for Centralia. And personally, this is when they're their most dangerous. Gibbs and Haverkamp down low. Dieters, Kramer, and Thompson out there for Centralia. Turnover from Audrey Costal. Fourth here in this quarter. 18th for Axtell. He's out there on the court right now for the Eagles. It's Costal, Reagan Hazenkamp, Ava Brocksterman, Natalie Strothman. I think that was it. Shot top side is going to be an air ball here from Tatum Kramer. She's 0 for 3 from the floor here in the third quarter. Axtell gets it across the timeline. Natalie Strothman drives right baseline, and a hand check foul will be called. Top side defender. That's going to be Cora Thompson picking up, Keelan Rimke now in there on the substitution. So first personal foul on Keelan. Fourth team on this contest. 2:26 left to play. 40-22 is your score. Good little bounce pass inside on the backdoor screen from Costal to Reagan Hazenkamp. Hazenkamp drops it in for her 9th point here tonight. This contest was 38-17 at half, and Centralia hasn't let go. Shots missed by Rimpe. Second shot is missed, and Dieters takes that one out of Strothman's hands. Dieters another opportunity, working down low. Finally, foul will be called on Maggie Strothman, as she could do nothing but defend on that one. Dieters just got right up under Strothman's jaw and put that one under after Strothman grabbed the board. Dieters came from the backside and just snuck that one away. Dieters at the free throw stripe. 1 for 2 here in this quarter. We're going to make her 1 for 3 now after she misses the first. Dieter's second free throw misses that one. Still with the team high, though, 21 points. She had 20 in the first half. Here's a turnover. Axtell. Dieters fakes on a 3. Now drives inside the lane. Kicked it out. Rimpe, 3, left wing. That's an air ball. No good. Axtell comes out of there with it. Natalie Strothman hounded by this Centralia defense. Again, that has been exceptional all season, only allowing 38 points per game. And here so far, has Axtell setting at 24 with 2 minutes left to play. Conversation with head coach Brad Broxterman was, how do you handle the pressure for Centralia? They were just joining us. Axtell actually led this game in the first quarter 8-7 and was handling the pressure very well. But since that little run the Eagles went on, Centralia's turned it up. Rimpe a 3. That one's off the mark. No good. Offensive rebound again by Centralia. That's where they're making their keep here tonight. They'll streak her down the middle of the lane by Hayden Kramer. That one won't drop down, but an offensive board again by Josie Haverkamp and a foul by Axtell. Will send Haverkamp to the line for 2 free throws. Personal foul on Ava Brocksterman. The freshman picks up her first 4th team foul. First free throw by Hazenkamp is down. Out for Centralia will go Tava Gibbs. Back in will come Tora Thompson. Substitution for Axtell 2 as well. Haverkamp at the line for the second drop. That's one down. 2 for 2 from the line there for Josie. As it's now a 20-point game. Back to it. Man-to-man defense still here from Centralia. Topside thought about a three with Caitlin Detweiler. Detweiler finds the cutting. Natalie Straubin. Straubin all the way to the bucket, but blocked by Josie Haverkamp. First block for the big sophomore down low as Straubin kind of put that one into Haverkamp's arm. It'll stay with the Eagles. Box set for Natalie as she will be the inbounder. Looking backside now, looking middle, finds a cutter. That'll be Regan Hazenkamp. Hazenkamp back to Strothman. Now top side. Three taken. That is down from Audrey Costal. Her first bucket since early in the first quarter. 5 now for Audrey as we go under 62 seconds left in this third quarter. But right back to the front of the rim is Owen Dieters. Her first bucket here in this quarter. As again, she now has a 23-point performance in this game. Natalie Strothman drives baseline, and the foul will be called on Keelan Rimpey. That's her third personal foul. At the line, Natalie Strothman. Scoreless through the first half of this game. Finally got her first bucket early in this third quarter. I was looking for points from her earlier in this game than when they came. First free throw, nonetheless, is down, though. Good-looking form from the second team all-TVL player from last season. Second one now for Natalie. 2 dribbles right hand, spins it in that hand. Good-looking release. That hits every part of the rim, but won't drop down. Board pulled down by Josie Hazenkamp. 46-28 is our score. Dieters works herself to the front of the rim. Shot will be missed. It'll stay, though, with Centralia. Dieters now with 4 shots in it. Again, she is, let me see here real quick, 5 for 11 from behind the arc, and beautiful inbounds pass. Got it to Josie Haverkamp, right block, but just couldn't hit the bunny. Axtell out and running with 30 seconds left. Stops down her baseline, now kicks it out into the hands of Costal. Costal back now to Detweiler, who hits a 3. Big triple there for Caitlin Detweiler as the offense has woken up a little bit here in this third quarter. Looking for a defensive stop, trailing by 15. 10 seconds on the clock. Top side, Hayden Kramer will set it up. Kramer drives right wing, now bumped out top, swings it out. Dieters, a deep 3 at the buzzer. That's off, no good. And through the end of 3, Centralia leads at 46-31. We're back with fourth quarter action after this.
To keep your vehicle running good and looking good, all you need is M&R Auto Parts in Frankfort. Motor oil, air filters, spark plugs, batteries, brakes, and more. M&R also has what you need for the outside of the vehicle. Wheel cleaners, glass cleaners, washes, and waxes. That's M&R Auto Parts, your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer in Frankfort.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. At Hanover Hospital, they are more than just a healthcare facility. They are your friends and neighbors right here in your community. Their commitment to high-quality, family-friendly care means when you're at Hanover Hospital, you're with family. They offer state-of-the-art healthcare services with certified professionals on staff 24/7, 365 days a year. Hanover Hospital, your community, your health. Visit them today for close-to-home quality healthcare.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Slow-moving third quarter for both of those teams. Got that one. Axtell actually outscores Centralia 14-8 from the third quarter, but still trail here big, 46-31. As Brad Broxman takes the timeout to save a possession. We'll take it with him. Start of the fourth quarter. Eagles trail 46-31.
Coolman Implement and Hardware is your Agco Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer with personalized care since 1935. See Coolman Implement and Hardware for farm equipment, electrical and plumbing supplies, parts, sales, and service. Your Agco Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer is Coolman Implement and Hardware in Lynn, Kansas.
Again, excuse me there. I had a little tickle in the throat after doing, well, let's see, we started this broadcast about 3 o'clock, so we're working on about 4 straight hours of basketball now. It happens every now and then. Some announcers do want to make the comment. Thank you all for being here tonight, whether you're just tuning in, have been with us since the beginning of the first contest, and just tagging around, checking in here and there. Nonetheless, we still appreciate you tuning in to our KNDY TVL tournament coverage. There's a scrum along the baseline. Jump ball will be called. We'll stay with Axtell. Just started the fourth quarter. Game number 3 here from Frankfort, 46-31 is your score. Centralia has led from the get-go of this one. Axtell did outscore the Panthers 14-8, though, in that fourth quarter, but the difference really was that second. After Centralia only led by 4 at the end of the first quarter, the Panthers outscored Axtell 24-7 in the second quarter. And again, it's been the turnovers from Axtell, more so pressure forced by Centralia that has really sped this contest up. At the line, shooting the free throws is Maggie Strothman. Strothman goes 1 for 2 from the line to start off this fourth quarter, trying to trap Dieters in the corner. She gets out of it. Centralia back and running now. Panthers with it. Top side will set it up. Owen Dieters, leading scorer here so far tonight with 23 points. 3 ball on the way from Tatum Kramer. That's missed. But Dieters' offensive board puts it up and down for 2. 25 now for Owen Dieters. But she has more three-point attempts than the entire Axtell team. Now, let me rephrase that. Owen Dieters has more three-point makes than Axtell has three-point attempts in this contest. Of course, this is an Axtell team that doesn't shoot a lot of threes, so those stats can be a little bit swayed, as that's not how Axtell likes to play. But still, Dieters has put on a heck of a performance here in again, her final TVL tournament run. Sally Strothman works her way inside, puts the ball up and down for 2, gets open in the middle of the lane. Strothman's second bucket here tonight, as Natalie with 6 points now. The leading scorer for this Eagles team has just not been around in this contest, and kudos to Centralia as they've done a good job on her. Centralia offensively, trying to work it inside. Josie Haverkamp and Tava Gibbs, the two bigs in there together now, working inside out against the 2-3 zone for Axtell. 3 or shot is missed. Dieters, a lot of activity, gets another offensive board. She works her way back baseline. Good little pocket pass inside there to Josie Haverkamp, as Haverkamp is having herself a pretty nice night. That now puts her in double figures with 10 points here this evening. Inside shot is a miss by Maggie Strothman, 1 and done for Centralia. Again, girls semifinal action will be Thursday. We're starting at 6 o'clock here on KNDY. Just as soon as every game's done, we'll have full coverage of those. Inside, Tava Gibbs is hacked by Stahlbaumer and will earn a trip to the free throw line. Personal foul will go on Maggie Stahlbaumer. That will be now her third here tonight. Free throw is up and down by Tava Gibbs. 8 points now for the big post player from Centralia. A substitution, Audrey Costal will go out. Ava Broxman back into the game. 3 quick dribbles for Gibbs. Free throw is up. That's a miss. Board chased down. Saved by Centralia. Leads to it. Dieters thought about a 3, but works her way inside. Now we'll pick up the 5th personal foul on Natalie Strothman, and that will do it for the junior. Here at the 5:27 mark in the fourth quarter, Natalie will foul out with her 5th personal. A standing ovation from the Axtell sideline, Natalie ends her day with 6 points. She was 2 for 6 from the field and just was not able to find her shot, especially in the first half, as all 6 of those points came in the second for Strothman. Now out there, Brocksterman, Costal, Detweiler, Maggie Strothman, And with the shot there, Reagan Hazenkamp. Hazenkamp will miss, gets her offensive board, and now a foul will be called on Centralia. On Josie Haverkamp, her third personal foul. 5 minutes left to play in this contest. 51-34 is your score. Winner of this game will take on Donovan West, the 4-seeded Mustangs. Brockstrom puts up a wild shot. Will go out of bounds. And substitution now for Centralia. Back in will come Keelan Rimpey. Out will go Hayden Kramer. The winner of this game again will go on to face the 4-seeded Donovan West Mustangs. That game will be at 6 o'clock here in the primary gym. We'll see what broadcast coverage looks like there on that Thursday for KNDY. We will start with action that Thursday and Friday. This other game's going on, secondary action over in the secondary gym on the bottom side of the bracket. Working her way inside is Tava Gibbs. Gibbs goes back to the line for 2 more free throws after being hacked by Ava Brockstrom. Brockstrom picks up her second personal foul. She will take a seat on the bench. Second free throw here from Gibbs. Sophomore puts this one up. Shot no good. Defensive board pulled down. Reagan Hazenkamp. Now into contest 2 for Axtell is number 33. Let me get a name real quick on that. Ashlyn Hazenkamp, the 5'7" junior, now in first action for her in this fourth quarter. 51-34 is your score. Centralia has been in the lead mainly this entire time as Owen Dieter sneaks her way inside, misses the runner right-handed shot. But Centralia lived on the offensive glass here tonight. I made the comment at halftime. I don't know if it was, an official score on offensive rebounds, as I don't keep those here, but Centralia had to have at least 10, if not a dozen boards already at halftime, and they just continued with that pressure here in the second half. And against the smaller Axtell team, not much the Eagles could do against this tough defense from Centralia. A timeout called by Brad Brockstrom will be taken. We'll take it with them. 4:05 left to play. Panthers up 51-34.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Ease the burden on your loved ones with pre-planning services offered through Christy Anders Funeral Home in Waterville and Anders Fifely Funeral Home in Riley. This is Jared Anders, and we can help you in assuring that your wishes will be taken care of, easing the decision process for your family. From service arrangements to special requests, let us take time to meet your exact needs. Find us online at apfunerals.com or visit us at Christy Anders Funeral Home in Waterville or at Anders Fifely Funeral Home in Riley.
Max Blasky with you here this week. I want to remind everyone, KNDY Coach's Corner is alive every day on KNDY about 5:20 after the evening sports. On Tuesdays, we talk with coaches from Axtell and Centralia. Wednesdays, it's Lynn and Hanover. Thursday, Frankfort and Valley Heights. And Friday, coaches from Washington and Marysville. With TVL tournament going on this week, we're going to take a little different approach. Me and Jeff Wirtz at the TVL Spotlight will be chatting about how each team is doing here in this tournament and looking at the season upcoming for many of them is just like the Eagles here tonight. Hope to put this game behind them and get back on a roll after the tournament. 3 ball taken here by Axtell's. Ashlyn Hazenkamp will be a miss, a scrum on the offensive rebound, jump ball, right over back to Centralia. But to finish up that thought, you can hear me and Jeff Wirtz this week chat during the KNDY Coach's Corner every day, again, about 5:20 following evening sports. And if that doesn't do enough TVL coverage for you, tune into the KNDY or the TVL Rundown every Thursday during the 7, noon, and 5 o'clock news blocks for a full update at the action going on throughout the TVL. Beautiful back screen there for Josie Hazelkamp. She lays it in off the assist from Owen Dieters. Back up to a 19-point game for Centralia. 3-ball fired and missed out top by Axtell. Now with some other numbers getting in there, running and foul shots coming here for the Panthers. It's Callie McClellan. Missed that 3-ball for the Axtell side. Now at the line, Tava Gibbs, personal foul will go on Hazenkamp as Gibbs knocks down the free throw. Substitutions, as that will probably do it for Josie Hazenkamp and Tatum Kramer as they go to the bench. Second one up coming here for Gibbs. That one will miss off to the right side. Foul will be called on Hayden Kramer going for the offensive board, her third personal foul. Got 3 minutes left in this ball game. Don't go anywhere, though, as boys action is coming up next here on KNDY. Top seed on the boys' side, Hanover will take off 8-seeded Donovan West. The Donovan West Mustangs got a 55-42 win over Onega on Saturday's action. Hanover will come into this contest on a nice 5-game winning streak after they started the season off 0-3, picking up big wins over Blue Valley, Lynn, Winter, Frankfort, and Washington. 0 for 2 from the line is Audrey Costal as she can't make it work. At the other end, up and down for 2 is Hayden Kramer. 5 points now for Hayden as the Panthers continue to pour it on here over the Axtell Eagles. An offensive foul is going to be committed on Axtell. Charge is going to be the name of the game on Avery Bussing. Picks up her first personal foul. Ava Broxman back into the contest for Caitlin Detweiler. Again, Centralia Lady Panthers look like they're going to sneak this one out with 2:50 left to go in this contest. Maybe not sneak it out's the right word, but we'll say hold on to it. They're going to try and sneak into the title game, though, again, as Centralia is looking for their 3rd league title in 4 years for this senior class. Talking with head coach Dusty Thompson early in the season, though, this team, of course, is looking for more than this, just a TVL title and a regular season championship. They're looking for a run at a state title. And me personally, I think they've got the team to do it. This is going to be a very interesting sub-state, too, as well, coming up at the later half of the season for the Centralia Panthers. Left side with it, Avery Bussing will get us set up for Axtell. Again, Axtell trailed 14-10 at the end of the first half. Centralia outscored the Eagles 24-7 in the second quarter and just really kept the pedal on the floor from there. Turnovers have been a problem. So Axtell commits their 23rd turnover of this game. They're now 2 minutes left to go in the contest. Topside, Owen Dieters with it, will direct traffic. She has had a heck of a game to the tune of 25 points. She had 20 in the first half. As here's a little floater up and down by Keelan Rimpey. Her first bucket comes in the fourth, as now everyone that's touched the floor besides Cora Thompson for Centralia has scored, of course, unofficially here in this one. Thompson, though, forces the turnover, gives it up to Dieters. Owen through the contact and one. 27 now for Owen. As the Centralia Panthers team that averages 62 points a game is looking for their 61st here with this free throw. Again, Centralia had a tough non-league schedule. Nemaha Central, St. Mary's, Silver Lake, Atchison County. They handled all of those with ease and picked up wins over Valley Heights, Clifton Klein, Washington County, and Northeast Kansas Home School as Dieters knocks down the free throw to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Centralia now will move to 9-0 on the season. Axtell girls will drop to 4-5 after this one. But again, nothing to be hung your head about. This Axtell team that only averaged 34 points per game last season, they're on pace for 50 so far here this year. So offense has been an improvement. But when you run into a tough defensive team like Centralia, it's hard to really do anything. McClellan gets a shot off. It's going to be a miss inside, though. She's now 0 for 3 here in this fourth quarter, letting it fly when she's getting the opportunity. Panthers will hold on to the ball, though. Walk it across the timeline, leading with minute 6 left to play in this contest. Final 60 seconds will tip off. This will, again, be the 19th straight win, dating back as far as I could find records for the Centralia Panthers over the Axtell Eagles. So it might be even longer than that. But the Panthers still getting the best of the Eagles after all of these years. 3 on the shot clock. Thompson fires this one up. It's off the board. No good. I believe that'll be Keelan Rimke who fires that one up off the side of the board. Shot clock violation. Second one we've seen so far here tonight. Kyra Niehaus will now check in to the game for Centralia as benches have cleared for both of them. Final 30 seconds tick away. We're going to take a timeout after this one, recap this contest, and then get ready again for a boys matchup between Hanover and Donovan West to round out our Marathon Monday here at the Twin Valley League Tournament. Strothman trouble with it. We'll get it off right side now in the hands of Brockshman. Ava shot. No. Good offensive board by Malia Stahlbalmer, but fires that one wildly over the top of the rim on her first shot attempt here tonight. They'll give it back to Centralia. Panthers will just walk out the final 8 seconds in this one. Lady Panthers pick up a big win, 61-34 over Twin Valley League rival Axtell, as Centralia moves on to second round action of this TVL tournament, where they will meet up with 4-seeded Donovan West. Again, your final score, Centralia wins 61-34. We're going to take a break, recap this one, and then get ready for our last broadcast of the night between Hanover and Blue Valley.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. Apply out Wildcat Booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Since 1976, Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions has been your farm and home marketing team. Let the experienced family team of Tom and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you in buying or selling a home or farmland. Delivering timely, honest, and professional guidance, visit olmstedrealestate.com to view current listings and auctions. Your farm and home marketing team is Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions.
310, sold 300. That's fire 5-2.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Dreaming of a new home? Let Inline Construction make that dream a reality. Custom home builds from foundation to finish with your plans, or they'll help you with design. Build on your lot or take advantage of Marysville's newest subdivision, Hartley Ridge, at 8th Street and Jayhawk Road. Call today and get started with Inline Construction of Marysville.
For the best of care close to home, visit the Washington County Hospital and Family Medicine of Washington County. Their team of professionals work together to provide every member of your family in every stage of life with medical care. From routine checkups to diagnostic services, visiting outpatient specialists, obstetrics, major and minor surgical procedures, and an emergency room that is always staffed by physicians, you'll find the best of care right here in Washington County. Call 785-325-2211 for your appointment today.
Max Blasky back here with you from Frankfort, Kansas, as Centralia punches their ticket on the girls' side to second-round action after a 61-34 win over Axtell. It was the pressure of the Panthers that really hurt Axtell in this contest. 24 turnovers forced by Centralia, only 7 committed by the Panthers on the other end. Free throw shooting was a big one, too, as well. Both teams about 50% from the line, but Centralia got 26 attempts up compared to only 10 for Centralia. Shooting 2 as well. Axtell got up in this game 43 shots between both halves. Don't have the number right off the top of my head for Centralia, but they had 34 in the first half, so without a doubt, more shots for Centralia as they just ran away with the offensive boards, too, as well in this contest. Josie Haverkamp and Tava Gibbs are 2 down low that have to be reckoned with in the TVL run. Scoring from this game for the Axtell Eagles, we'll start with them. All 5 starters at score, led by Reagan Hazenkamp with 9, 6 from Natalie Strothman, 5 apiece for Audrey Costel, Caitlin Detweiler, and Maggie Strothman, 2 for Ava Brockschman off the bench. As for the Centralia ladies, they were led by Owen Dieters with 28 points. She had 20 of those in the first half. 12 points for Josie Haverkamp, 9 for Tava Gibbs, 5 for Hayden Kramer, 4 for Tatum Kramer, and 2 for Keelan Rimke. Again, this game, it was a 4-point lead for Centralia at the end of the first quarter, and the Panthers erupted for a 24-7 second quarter. They held Axtell to just 3 in the final 8 minutes as well for Centralia to pick up the 61-34 win. They will go on to face 4-seeded Donovan West on Thursday. Boys action between Hanover and Donovan West is coming up next after this break for National News, Weather, and Sports.